It's March 13 and we need to, this is up at Winter, and I need to go out and get some cuttings for some Scion wood out in the orchard, and haven't done it. I'm like 2 weeks late on doing that because there's a lot of snow, and so it's a nice sunny day, so I'm going to endeavor to go out to the orchard, but there's no good way. So you can kind of see I've snow plowed the drive here, and give you an idea, I've even had to snow plow out to the sauna. So we'll take a look at that first before I grab the sled and start punching my own trail. So this is what we're up against. I think it's going to be, oh, let's see, just below the knee. In some places above the knee, but quickly just go out to the sauna and also take a snapshot of the progress. I'm hoping today to get ceiling on plywood. I've got the electrical kind of all hooked up. Let's let the camera adjust. Let's go on in. We had about a ½ an inch of snow last night, and so this is the dressing area. It's got tools and stuff here. Those are the lights up there. I'll need 6 sheet of plywood. I've got 3 over here. I'm gonna start with this area and get the ceiling up. Last night I had a sauna, had the temperature up to about 150. It was kind of nice with the lights, but it was 0 degrees, and so today it's a little bit warmer and I can get some more done. But got the box on down there. And then I've got dimmer switches, and that's the sauna. This is the view from the sauna. Kind of nice. Ready for the thaw to happen. A little bit windy, but it's going to be an adventure. I can't go down the driveway along those trees. That would be a longer way to get to the orchard. So I'm just going to try to cut across the field with the sled and bring everything I need, and we're going to see how that goes. Okay, I'm about to embark on my Odyssey trek in the spirit of the Iditarod. We're going to go out to the orchard, and I'm going to set my timer. Let's see, I don't know, we're at 00, and here we go. I'll mark my progress as I head out to the orchard. All right, bye. You're probably wondering, how is it going? I'm a few minutes in. I gotta grab my bags. Hold on a second. Secure this. A few minutes in. I'm 3 minutes in, according to the timer. I don't know if you can see that. And it's pretty easy going. It's gentle. If you stay real gentle, you can walk on top of the snow. Otherwise, you sink up to your kneecaps. I'm 200 pounds. I got my sled, but halfway through the field, and so far so good. It's going to be just gentle. Snowshoes would help, but there's a layer of ice, and I'm just standing on about 15 feet above the ground on the snow. And so 15 inches, I'm sorry, 15 feet. It's cold out here, my hands are cold. March 13. Okay, we're gonna proceed. That took me a minute, so sorry. Okay, update on project Get Out to the Orchard. You say, well, why didn't I try sitting on the sled and that way I don't punch through? Well, I tried that and that's slow going. Not good. We're at 8, almost 9 minutes, and we're almost at the red barn, so we're gonna continue. Sitting on the sled did not work, so we're gonna just punch through. We're about halfway there, maybe half. Yep. Okay, bye. Okay, made it to the red barn, and here we are. How about easily 3/4 of the way to the orchard? What's disconcerting is shuffling on top of the snow, and then when you punch through, then it's like, oh, it's startling and disconcerting, and then you gotta punch through the ice layer. It's a lot more work when you have to punch through, but right now I don't know how the wind conditions are or the rain, but I'm standing on top of the snow. You can kind of see the track. I don't know, areas where you punch through. This is how far I have to go. That's the entrance. Of course, the trees I want to get to are yonder over there, so I'm not even going to bother looking inside the barn. Maybe on the way back, which is going to be way more difficult because, well, we're going uphill and I'm thinking of taking a different track, but we keep on going. Let's see, what's the time at? I wasted another minute, but we're at 13 minutes of project Get Out to the Orchard. Okay. Okay, sports fans, finally made it to the orchard. Here's the gate. What's interesting is, I'm about 15 inches taller than the gate, and this gate is pretty much over my head normally, so I'm that high up on the snow, but made it to the orchard. There's some low-lying areas from the barn down the path, and over here is about hip deep, so that was an effort, an endeavor, but I'm getting my Ironman training in. What's interesting is the electric fence, the solar fence, which is this unit right here, says it's still on. I haven't tested it to see if I got a tickle, but what's amazing is a lot of the hot lines are under the snow. I don't see any deer track, which is good, so these trees are safe for now, but made it out to the orchard. Now we got to go to a few trees in question and harvest some genetics. Yeah, later. Oh, you want the time? The time stamp is we're at 20 minutes. Oh, it's going to be a whole lot longer out here. Okay, but at least it's warm. It's 34 degrees, so feels balmy. I'm overdressed. Okay, bye. Interesting problem, how to get into the orchard. I was thinking of just turning off the fence and crawling under the wires, but it's a good problem. It's keeping the deer out, but I had to kick the snow out because, well, this is what the bottom of our fence looks like with, you know, there's rods, and it goes down, I don't know, 20-25 inches, and so I had to kick the snow out just to open up the gate. but interesting problems. It's an adventure, that's for sure. Okay, we're in the orchard. Bypassed that that obstacle, and climbed over the drift that was right there. Now I'm at the shack, the lucky shack. I can stand on a pallet, and I'm going to make my way over into the orchard. So I've got to formulate a strategy for some of the trees that I want to harvest. And so sorry for the shaky cam, but my blood's up to temperature, so my hands aren't cold anymore. Let's do a better job here. So here's my map, and we are right here in the lower right hand corner, and this was the gate here. But and here are the new trees over here, and we want to get some mantet and wealthy, which is right here, so that's close. Wealthy and some mantet, and I don't know, a few bags of the Scion wood. If we got some Jonathan, that would be good, but that's over here by where we're going to plant the cherry. So graphically, the mantet is over here. That's going to be the farthest one. The wealthy is really close. That's this guy right there. I can get some stuff. And then what was it, Jonathan, that's going to be a little bit yonder over that way. So we can kind of take some pictures and some sights as we get along the way, but we're in, baby. All right, just saw something interesting on the far side of the shed. We've got oh, you know, a pretty good widowmaker there. Kind of neat. And I forgot to do a timestamp. We're at 32 minutes now, heading out to that first tree. Project Mantet. All right. Disrupted a vole out in the orchard. I don't know if you can see it, but where are you? It's right there. I could go disrupt it, but it might, I don't know, maybe. Let's go disrupt it. Oh, there it goes. Voles. Anyway, one thing I discovered is there's not much wind that goes through here, so I gotta punch through really deep. Oh, there goes Mr. Vole. Once again, punch through really deep. So I'm using the sled as kind of a crutch to spread my weight around, and that seems kind of good as we watch that little vole kind of race across the surface. Goodbye. Anyway, about halfway out to the mantet. Hello again, sports fans, out in the orchard on May 13th. No, not May, March 13th. Yeah, okay, sorry for the interruption here. So, came across this, just revitalized this guy. State Fair, what does that mean? That means that we are right there, which means that guy is our one and only, this guy here, our one and only mantet. So we're really close. Tearing up, my nose is running. It's been an endeavor. keep you updated. Okay, hi again, sports fans. What we've got here is Mantet. That's it. And what we're looking for is year-old growth. This guy right here, this will do. And there's some over there. There's lots of candidates. I'm high, so I can start pruning and getting some of the stuff that normally I can't get. But I'll get like a dozen of this Scion stock, and we'll try to propagate this baby here. So, got to the Mantet. I'd cheer, but it feels kind of weird being out here all alone. Okay, let's do it. Woo! Okay, sports fans, next chapter of harvesting genetics from Mr. Mantet tree here. This is what we got. We've got, I got 12 cuttings and properly marked. This is what you want. This is what it's all about, baby. And we're going to make more of these suckers from these guys. All right. It's been a while since I did a timestamp. We're at 53 minutes from the driveway, and so we're off to our next tree, which is Wealthy. Stay tuned, sports fans. Okay guys, made it out to point 2 where the Jonathan trees are located. So on the map we want to go to, at the tip of my finger, those 2 S's. That's where we are. The Mantet was down here. We're up here. But unfortunately, the Jonathans aren't looking too good. They're under ice. And they've been nibbled. And I can't harvest any genetics from that. So, we're going to have to buy some more Jonathans. And locate them around here. That's where we're going to have the cherries and the wine sap. So, oh well, no Jonathan tree stock right now. So we're off to Wealthy, which is yonder. So we're heading back already. And the timestamp on the old clockaroonie is we're at 1:06, and so this has been an effort. I think I heard a car go by and a plane go by, but windy. All right, off to the Wealthy. Okay, you guys, got to the Wealthy tree, got my cuttings, marked them as such. No Jonathans today, but this one is doing okay. I got some 1-year-old growth cuttings from it. We're going to try to propagate this baby. If I look at the map, sorry, 2 hands, we're here, but the other Wealthy is way over on the other side of the orchard, which is about, I don't know, 200 feet that way. I'm not going to be doing that today. I think I'm just going to head back home, punch through the snow, and do some other stuff. But got some cuttings from the Mantet and the Wealthy. All right, sun's kind of bright right now, and signing off. Greetings from winter Wisconsin again. Got back to the barn. Observations of snow glomping without snowshoes is, well, it's pretty deep. There's my path out to the orchard, and I found that sticking to the original footprints is maybe easier because it's not such a shock punching through anymore because I've already punched through. That's the big thing, is the disruption of like falling up to your knees and then climbing out of that hole. So stick to the old footprints instead of trying to find new, because punching through with every step. Another thing to look at is I got another Widowmaker there. I wish it would slide off for the camera. That would be pretty dramatic. But we're going to head on back to the house now, which is about halfway, and we're at an hour 35 since we embarked, and I got my tree branches, my year-old growth tree for Wealthy and Mantet, and we're heading back. Can't wait. It's been a tough trek. All right, gotta take a rest. Getting across the field here, you can kind of see where the wind is kind of blowing, and oh, my tracks are nearly all filled up. Just as the wind comes from this area, it's just catch my breath here, but almost there. Get my heart rate down to about 120, and then we'll proceed. But it's pretty breezy. Let's see, it's 12:30 in the afternoon, so the wind is kicking up. The wind has been kicked up, but maybe work on that sauna later. I don't know. Almost there. The things I'm going to do for the Wealthy and the Mantet cuttings. It's been an adventure. Have some lunch, cans of soup or something. Almost there. Signing off. Okay, sports fans, I feel like I crossed the finish line flag. I'm back at the driveway. I did my own Iditarod. I feel like it's not from Anchorage to Nome, but it was definitely a clumper with the wrong equipment. Could have used snowshoes. It was an hour and 50 minutes to get out there and back, and so that's a good workout. Let's see, from here out to yonder, and then out, I don't know, on the orchard map. I came in through the gate and then went up, took a rest, and a beeline to the Mantetville, and this is where I had the encounter with Mr. Vole, and great experiences, and got the clippings. Then went the super depressing Jonathan quest to go out to here, couldn't get any kind of material, and then doubled back over to the Wealthy tree, which wasn't so wealthy. I wonder, you know, what this one over here will bring, but then stomped all the way back through and retraced my steps. Yay! What does victory look like? Snot nose. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go warm up and have some lunch. Signing off.